We'll begin with some pre-submitted questions and then open it up to the room and online media. This first question is for Boaster and Minnie, and it's coming from Strafe Esports Zen. That was a tough loss, guys, and probably unexpected for many people. In your opinion, where do you think you struggled the most to adapt to Loud's game plan on both maps, but especially Lotus?
I think we started off slow. We lost pistol straight into bonus, so it's really difficult to get any momentum. And then the game really punishes you after that because they start building up ultimates, and then those rounds are less chance of you winning anyway. So yeah, I think we just started off too slow. Which can happen.
Yeah, pretty much the same on Lotus. It was like 4-0 down, they're 7 out of 8 on 2 ults, 2 big ults. And at that point, it's kind of like, yeah, and we're usually pretty good at defense Lotus. So, and then after that, I think we have to VOD review, but I think there was some stuff on A where like we felt a bit scared maybe at times. And then I think Leo made some good calls later on that we could fight them again. And those rounds we kind of won. Ascent, we lost both pistols, we lost bonus. And then we started like, we just ended A into a stack every time it felt like. So we need to do a bit of a review on that too.
Thank you. Many of the pre-submitted questions are fairly similar. We'll now open up to remote media. Please use the Zoom hand raise function if you'd like to ask a question, and then we will call on you. Would anyone from the remote media like to go first? We'll begin with Declan from Deserto.
Hi, this question is for Chronicle. I was just wondering, at this point in the tournament in the year, are you guys feeling at all burnt out?
Indeed, we are all kind of tired. Someone less, someone more. I mean, just because of the tough season and overall that we didn't had a lot of breaks because we had participation in almost every tournament this year. But I don't think it really affects us in this match exactly because like the reasons of like why we did such a mistakes in this game are not kind of related to think that we're burned out. Honestly, it just feels more like we were caring about this match too much. If you're sorry for my words, but we just did a lot of mistakes. As they said, like we lost some crucial rounds at the start of the game, and also like we didn't really play as a team sometimes in some moments that went us to the bad scores in both maps. So I don't think burnout is like a real reason for us that we are played this exactly much bad, but yes, indeed, we kind of have this issue at the moment.
Thank you. We'll next go to Diogo Santos from VLR.
Thank you. This is for Durka. FPX was the only team over the past few years to complete a full lower bracket run and eventually take a trophy. I'm just looking to know how you guys are going to measure kind of your expectations going forward from today.
I mean, of course, our goal is to win. And it's just like, after this, we'll probably go back to practice and just try our best for the next games. I don't think there's anything like special. And then, I mean, we're going to do our jobs and just play to win.
Thank you. We'll next go to Nerditude.
Thank you so much. My question is for Buster. We know that the world of esports can be emotionally demanding. How do you handle the pressure and the stress before and during big tournaments like this?
You just have to kind of rephrase the way you think, I guess. If you really want to win, you gotta want to win less. Because if you really want to win, you'll end up doing things or playing differently to how you'd normally play. So like breathing exercises, any sort of preparation or rituals you have before a game to kind of make every game seem the same. Yeah, and I think that's it really. For this event, I don't really have much pressure to win or anything. Like if we lose, we lose. I just don't like it when we play bad. Like if we lose and it's a good game, then I don't mind. But if we lose and we're sloppy, that's when it's a bit annoying because we don't scrim every day and VOD review every day to not show up on game day kind of vibes. But I don't think it was that bad today, to be fair. We'll watch it back and we'll be like, oh, it was just little things. Like we got so many entries.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll next go to Snay from Sports Kita.
Hi, can you guys hear me? I'm not
Yes.
sure. All right. Your team was. My question is for Minnie. Your team was down by 2-8 on Lotus when you decided to take your final time out of the regulation. What was the discussion done during this time where you tried to, sort of bring it back on the map?
I caught something specific and it didn't really work, to be honest. I think it would have worked if we had more time in the timeout to discuss it, but we'd already used a lot of the freeze time up, so unfortunately we did the setup wrong. But I caught a specific setup.
Thank you. Are there any questions from anybody in the room?
Hi, I have a question for Boaster. On Lotus, the only difference between yours and Loud's comp is the Astra versus the Omen. Is there a specific reason why you prefer Astra on that map, and who do you think is the better controller overall right now?
I think it's because I always prefer Astra if I can. And then also just for the map, we started off with Astra and we've not really had too much troubles with it. We understand how Omen works and what you can do as Omen. And I have told me like, do I go Omen now? And then but we were just like, nah, there's no point until we desperately need to, or we see that the stats are like Omen is caning Astra, I'd say. So right now, I think they're kind of even. I can't remember. I have mentioned it to Minnie a few times, just in case, because I'm always open to doing it if it means that we're going to win. And also like mixing up a little, spicing it up, because I think I can make some sexy stuff.
Thanks.
Are there any more questions from the room?
My question is for Boaster. You said about screams and you were the first team that qualified to the playoffs. Do you think that the extra time between the last match you played and this match is the cause that you started slow?
Yeah, I think like to be fair, we should be ready on when it's game day. It's game day. We've got the schedule, so we know when to prepare ourselves. So we can't really use that as excuse. However, like the gaps between the game days are boring. Not boring, but I don't know how to phrase it. It's not boring. It's like can we just hurry up and play? Like we just want to go play instead of like preparing more and more. Because when we prepare more, we end up probably like, I don't know, just getting complacent, and it's not the most efficient way. But you know, we're a pretty efficient team anyway, so we try to do the best of the circumstances. But yeah, the breaks are. I know there's another break after between this one and the Kia Forum, so that one's going to be a fun one as well. But yeah, I think it's tiring. I mean, today was an early wake up. I'm not gonna lie, that was a rough one, but we should have been prepared for that too. Oh, that's my fist.
Thank you. We'll go to Bo next in the room.
This question is for Minnie. The match seemed to depend quite a lot on mechanics, with Loud winning a lot of duels. Would you say that was the key contributing factor to the defeat, or were there other factors you noticed being more prevalent?
Yeah, I felt like they won I don't know, it's difficult because we did win a lot of duels on Lotus attack, but then we just threw 5v4 advantages. So I'm not sure what the numbers say, but like on defense ascent, like Derka was farming first kills too. So yeah, there was just rounds where we just fully went 5v3 a few times. So yeah, it felt like we were a bit off on aim, but that's what happens big matches. So I wouldn't say that was the reason, or there's probably 100 reasons. And until we VOD review, we don't know. It's like impossible to say.
I do think we're decent today. It was just
I don't think today was bad.
No.
It was little mistakes.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll go next to Zen from Strafe Esports.
Hi, thank you. Including today's win, that includes 3 games won in a row for Loud. Just in terms of, in isolation, their performance, how would you say they've been doing so far in this tournament? How would you rate their performance today? And yeah, just in general, this can be picked up by any one of you, I guess.
They look better than what they did Tokyo. They've obviously come in a bit of an underdog mentality, probably, and lots of like media surrounding like Aspas and stuff. So I think they've kind of put their heads down and done some good work this tournament. It wasn't like they were like outclassing us, I don't think. It was just a bit of yeah, just little mistakes today, I think.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more questions for FNATIC? FNATIC, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
Thank you.